to Allah Azza wa Jalla, and we make a statement that you and you alone, O Allah, because the first statement in Arabic is an emphasized statement, that you and you alone, Allah, we worship. We single out you alone, Allah Azza wa Jalla, for ibadah. And how do we worship Allah? We worship Allah with that love, with that hope, and with that fear to Him. And in order to achieve these qualities, we need to ask Allah Azza wa Jal for His assistance. And then we say, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. So we ask Allah Azza wa Jal in our ibadah that we want to have love, we want to have hope, we want to have fear, and we acknowledge Allah that He is the one and the only that we worship. And we can't just acknowledge that we worship Allah and Allah alone. You have to reject anything that is worshipped besides Allah. This is what La ilaha illallah is about. It's a statement of Nafiul Ithbat. That we negate anything that is worshipped, and we acknowledge and we affirm that Allah and Allah alone is worshipped. And when we do this, we ask Allah Azza wa Jal, وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. We seek your assistance for Allah in doing so. So ya ibadallah, let us contemplate and let us think, especially when we perform our salah, and recite these ayats. What is the great meaning it has when we recite this? We recite it so many times. It just, slides off our tongue. But how we really sit down and recognize the greatness of these ayats. Like all ayats of the Quran, we look at the deeper meaning of it, inshallah. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على نبينا بعده. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So, in hearing about love and hope and fear, people may ask, so these are three qualities. We need to know what proportion should we have. More love, less love, more fear, less hope. What proportion should we have in our lives to live our lives? If we understand the need of having love for Allah and hope for Allah and fear of Allah Azza wa Jal, the question that naturally arises is, in our ibadah, what proportion should we have of these qualities when we worship Allah Azza wa Jal? As Allah Azza wa Jal says us in the Quran, and we turn back to the Quran, in Allah Azza wa Jal telling us in where Allah Azza wa Jal tells us in the Quran, where He speaks about those who they forsake their beds. تتجافى جنوبهم عن المضاجع يدعون ربهم خوفا وطمعا. That they forsake their beds and they invoke their Lord with fear and hope. So both fear and hope should be in equal proportion. Why? Because scholars have said, if we have more fear than hope, then you may get so despondent. You may get so, like, oh, I did so much sins and it's just a big mountain on top of my head. What to do? And you might just go straight off into some fire shop, some evil, because you think that the fears have overcome you so much that you don't think you have any hope. And then there are some people who have great hope. Say, well, I can do anything because Allah, mashallah, when you hear these kind of statements, my heart is pure. I may not do the acts of ibadah, I may not pray, I may not do much like all of that, but my heart is pure. And I have prayed with my Muslim. One of my family went for Hajj and make dua for me to say these things. So we have to have some sort of equal proportion when we deal with these things. And there's a hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam That is found in Sunan ibn Majah and Sunan Tirmidhi, and is authentic by Sheikh Al-Albani rahimahullah ta'ala, which is translated. Anas reported that the Prophet ﷺ entered upon a young boy who was dying. And the Prophet ﷺ was asked, "How are you?" And the boy replied, "O Messenger of Allah, I am between hoping in Allah and caring for my sins." The Prophet ﷺ said, "The light of these two qualities do not unite in the heart of a servant except that Allah gives him what he hopes for and protects him what he fears." So, this should be the mindset of the Muslim. When you do a good deed, you have hope and you follow the conditions that you do it with ikhlas, you do it sincerely for the sake of Allah, you follow the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. When you do this, then you have hope in Allah that Allah will accept it. But at the same time, you should fear that was my ikhlas proper? Did I truly follow the sunnah? So you should still question yourself, although you try your best. And Allah Azza wa Jalla tells us to try our best. But you should still have that question yourself. Did I do it to the best of my ability? Was I really sincere? Right? Was it good enough to have that deed accepted? Likewise, when we sin, we should have hope that when we make tawbah to Allah, that He would accept our repentance. But we should fear that we may be accountable. Is it possible to be accountable for what we have done? So, the balance should be there in our ibadah. It should be there in our da'wah as well. When we speak to people about Islam and the likes of this, we should tell the people the truth. As we look at the Meccan stage of the life of the Prophet ﷺ, he didn't curry play about the message of Islam. He told them, if you to worship Allah and Allah alone, Jannah is yours. If you don't, you want to continue with your idols, well, Jahannam is yours. Right? Never play games. So even when we tell people about Islam, we don't tell them, well, accept Islam and you have nothing to worry about. No. And don't give that impression. Or you don't tell them, but boy, if you commit a sin, that is it, you're doomed forever. You have to have that balance. We have to couple our warnings with our encouragement. And this is how we have the balance. So we inform people that if you do wrong, we explain to them the destruction and the horror of the fire. And then we tell them of the bliss of Jannah. If you were to remain on the correct path, Jannah is yours. As Allah Azza wa Jalla tells us in the Quran, in Surah Al-A'raf, where Allah Azza wa Jalla says, and this ayah shows the balance where we are speaking about, where Allah Azza wa Jalla says, إِنَّ رَبَّكَ لَسَرِيعُ الْعِقَابِ وَإِنَّهُ لَغَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. That your Lord, really your Lord is quick, Sari'ul Iqab, quick in punishment. But He is all forgiving and the giver of peace. So, from the scholars of Islam, they say that hope, because we all love Allah, but hope and fear, they are like the wings of a bird. If there's too much weight on one side, the bird will flip to that side. If there's too much weight on this side, so we have that what? Balance in our fear and hope with Allah Azza wa Jalla. Also as well, we should know, because of the misunderstanding of these qualities in ibadah, of love and hope and the likes of this, there are heretic groups that have appeared in Islam. So we have the Murji'ah, who practice irja, but they have the belief that they only worship Allah with hope. And the Khawarij, like people who follow the way of ISIS, they worship Allah with only fear. So, and the Zindiq, he worships Allah with love alone, like the Sufis and like the Christians. We love for God to love the world that He gave His only begotten Son. This is an alien concept in Islam. God is love and the likes of this. No. But he who worships Allah Azza wa Jalla with hope, with love and care and hope, then he is a muwahid. He is a believer in Allah Azza wa Jalla. So the Murji'ah, they believe that you could sin from now until never worry. That doesn't affect your iman. That because your iman is perfect and complete. So the iman of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq and the iman of everyday Jew in this time, according to them, is the same. Because we all have hope in Allah Azza wa Jalla. And they also believe that actions are not part of iman. So you can do what you want, once you have it in your heart, and you see it on your tongue, that you don't have to do any good deeds. You are Muslim. This is not the belief of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah.